Happy Hump Day, my ride and die supporters. How are you? My screen is going to be black again because I am now getting myself together to go to work. But before I go, I wanted to make sure I greet you all on this beautiful Wednesday in December the 2nd of 2020. As our year is coming to a close in this 2020 season. But you're going to hear me coming down steps in my house. You're going to hear a lot in the background. So bear with me as I get into what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you why RKelly picked Drea. Not only did he just pick Drea because she was a phenomenal dancer, and that brought something to his work as far as what he needed as people that worked with him during his career in performing in the arts of music and all the other things behind the scene of music, instruments, those people that were playing his band, and those who were his dancers and performers and choreographers. It was something more deeper than that talent, than what Drea had to offer to RKelly. And what RKelly saw in Drea. Not only just her body, not only just her, like I said, dancing. He saw something deeper in Drea. He didn't look at the outer appearance. He saw her heart. He saw some beauty in her heart. And wanted something different to bring to the world. And somehow or the other, she lost focus. She lost focus. She was reading the Bible. And this is what Drea said when RKelly approached her. He saw her sitting there reading the Bible. And he says, "Oh, I see you reading the Bible. So I'll come back and talk with you later." I don't know how everything else went after that. But something he saw where God had placed his eyes. And where God has pierced his heart of what he saw in Drea. He could have been with any beautiful woman that was in that world of performing arts as far as with music, or any one of the other beautiful women that were some of his dancers that graced the stage with him. But he saw something different in Drea. And she lost focus. I guess all the fame and people got in her head and told her this and told her that. And she started reflecting on her memories of her life, or what she saw would happen with being a generation coming from ministry, preachers. She shared her story of how her grandfather abused her grandmother and beat her grandmother's butt or whatever. I don't know really all the dynamics of Drea's life growing up as a young woman and what she saw from the problems and the things that went on in her family. But that's something she shared with us publicly of her life, about her grandparents and coming up in a religious background. Anyway, moving on with RKelly saw in Drea. He saw the beauty of God's creation. He saw God's work of art. The queen that was supposed to stand by her king when these battles in life was coming up against him. How she was supposed to guide with her wisdom. the gift that God has given her. He showed her things because she was supposed to overcome all of that, of what she was holding on to from her childhood, of what she saw in her childhood of her grandparents. That was their life, not yours, Drea. You were supposed to take it to the next level, sweetheart. The next generation. And God blessed you with this king. This wealthy king. And this is how you destroyed. And I'm going to piggyback off of Sharon Winbush. Your children's throne. Being the next heir to the throne. Their legacy. Drea. RKelly saw something so different from a whole lot of all these other artists out here that marry women that look like a supermodel and out of the magazine and everything that everybody else got that's just so cloned. He saw something different. But you didn't see it. Drea. I ain't say you a bad looking chick. Because you're not. I saw something different. Drea. You wouldn't believe how you were used to make a difference for a whole lot of other women that's overlooked. You don't know what you did. Destroying your husband in the eyes of the public. Tearing down your kingdom. Drea. Even during the time when you was just going through with Robert, behind the scene with your marriage, you were supposed to turn to God. That was your place of rescue. That was your place you were supposed to go to find a way to connect with him. Not to the public and to the world. It's the same thing that happened with, I don't know how many of you are Bible scholars and know the amazing stories in the Bible and where your life is. I'm talking to my women out there, to the sisters, to you queens. The story of Esther. Queen Esther. Oh, here come the devil. I gotta get another phone so I can start doing this. That phone number won't be extended out. I have to get another phone to start when I'm uploading videos and doing videos. I'm sorry about that. That's the devil. The devil is a liar. The devil is trying not for this message to get across, and he's going to try to stop it. It's like he got a whole lot of other people delusional and messed up. But anyway, what I was saying about the book of Esther, the story of Esther, Queen Esther, one of my favorite queens in the Bible. That young queen that was taken from her Jewish village to be groomed and prepared to be the next queen to replace Vashti, the queen that was with this Persian king, that they had to get rid of her because she was not obeying her king when she was called to come and sit with him in his courts and come and sit with him among this gathering that they were having at that time. I'm just going to say gathering because I'm talking about the words we would use today when they was at an event, and she refused. So they had to get rid of her. So they had to replace him, another queen. You know, he was like, he needed a queen. So he was one of those that were taken from her Jewish village and was placed in his courts with him and was able to, in his kingdom or whatever, and was groomed to prepare for this king that was ruling over the people at the time, this Persian king. So, anyway, how Esther had to come to protect him when his enemies was out to attack, and his enemies were sitting right there with him. But thank God Esther was able to still stay and connect, and she had to do what she had to do, not only just save that king, but to also save her people. And the reason I'm sharing this story is because I'm thinking of what Drea was chosen to do by God, and for Robert Sylvester Kelly. You was chosen because you were different. God was preparing you, Drea, for this battle. Right now, was going up against Robert Sylvester Kelly's life. You were there to be there to guide and to help your people, his people. Robert Sylvester Kelly done a lot of great things behind music. And he not only used his musical gift to make the world laugh and to make the world sing and to make the world dance and all that stuff he sing about in his songs. He also used his music to help injustice, his people. The things that were going on against his people. He performed a concert, and I just recently found about this concert that he did for the killing on Trayvon Martin, and donated those proceeds to Trayvon Martin parents' legal fees to support that movement at that time. And only a lot of other great things he's done. Shout out to Senator Sane and RealitySpeeding for sharing that tribute to Robert Sylvester Kelly. If you don't know who they are, please check out his channel. His brother doing some great research and brought some great information to his channel and his platform. God bless the both of those two men and women of God. But I got to get out of here, getting ready for work. But there will be a part 2. Hopefully I'll be able to share with you on a later date, because I've been busy here getting myself ready for work, kind of putting my clothes on and other things. And get ready to start my day. But I'll be back with you all soon. May you have a blessed and wonderful Wednesday and be safe. Peace.